Hello, welcome to Kidz World. We're here today with Miss Sarah Hambidge. She's our summer reading program literacy specialist. Tell me, Miss Sarah, what are your credentials that led you to becoming the literacy master's level literacy specialist here at Kidz World?
Well, I have a master's in literacy specialist, and before that I got my bachelor's degree at Western Kentucky University, and I have been teaching. I'm going on 7 years now. I've taught kindergarten. This will be my 4th year in kindergarten.
Awesome.
And I really push literacy a lot because that's really important to me.
Absolutely. Literacy has always been a top priority with me and my family, so I'm always promoting anything reading. Read to your kids. That's a big thing.
Yes.
At Kidz World, we have a summer program called Bright Kids in which you enrich the lives of our preschoolers. Tell me about Bright Kids.
Well, I come to school from 8 to noon every Wednesday, and I like to work with letters and sounds. I work with building words. I like to work on their names because they need to know their names and going into kindergarten.
Absolutely.
And I like to read to them because they like the different voices, and they like getting to hear different types of stories. So that's what I do on Wednesdays from about 8 to noon.
All right, awesome. I know that the kids love having you here. They always light up when they see you come into the room. What are some of the activities you do with the children?
I like to be hands-on, so I have manipulatives that have letters on them. I have puzzles that have their names on them. I've got different types of books. I've got whiteboards and markers that they can write with. They can even write on the tables. So they have lots of different things to work with and use their manipulatives to help them learn.
Awesome. Walk me through a typical Bright Kids Wednesday in the preschool room and tell me about how Bright Kids is helping the children.
It's helping them because it's teaching them their names. It's teaching them those basic skills that they need to walk into kindergarten on the first day. To be successful in kindergarten, and even the Bright Kids program, to learn how to spell your name, to learn how to write your name, to learn letters and sounds. Those are all very important because later on in life that teaches you to order off of a menu instead of going to McDonald's and looking at just the pictures.
Absolutely. I've never thought of that. That is good. That's good.
It helps them order because even not necessarily McDonald's, but places like Olive Garden or Red Lobster where they can look at the picture but know what it is too, so they can ask for it by name instead of just looking at, I want that on the menu.
Right, right. How is the summer literacy program beneficial?
It's beneficial because they learn those basic startup skills, those letters and sounds, their names, how to write, how to hold their pencil correctly, all skills that need to be startup for kindergarten to be successful.
Good deal. People don't think about the things that it takes to get a child ready for preschool, for kindergarten. They just think, oh, well, you get here and drop your kid off and the school teaches them the rest. Mm-hmm. However, we need to make people understand that at some point they're going to be behind. Right. And if they start out this school year behind, then they're going to be behind throughout the school year.
That's correct. Yeah, it always takes them playing catch up. And it's
Absolutely.
hard to play catch up in kindergarten, let alone when you get to 3rd grade and you're still struggling with reading. Struggling is never something that's beneficial. So, and any opportunity to help them get a head start is always a plus.
Absolutely. Miss Sarah, you are a sensational teacher, and the children took to you immediately. Their eyes light up at the moment you walk in the room. You have a great personality and a sincere desire to educate. What advice would you have to give to parents today in regard to early education?
Read to your kids. That's the biggest thing. Talk with them. Read the cereal box. Read the Pop-Tart label. Read a book every night. I read to my little son. He's 10 months. We read 3 books every night before he goes to bed. I think
that's so sweet.
Really important to start that early. Work on their names. Just basic stuff. Read the street sign that you live on. Just anything is readable.
Right. The more you read to them, the more they learn.
Exactly.
The quicker they'll learn.
Yes.
Absolutely. What advice do you have to give to students who want to become a teacher?
Just never give up. Just keep working as hard as you can and have fun doing it, because that is the biggest part. Creativity, hard work, and the joy of helping someone learn is just the first steps to wanting to become a teacher.
Well, that's awesome. I'd like to thank you, Ms. Sarah, for joining us today at Kidz World and for being a part of the Bright Kids program. Without you, there wouldn't be a program, and we greatly appreciate all of the efforts you have put into Kidz World and our children here that we love so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.